YouTube is corny for that, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I can't believe YouTube. So I guess I can't play music in the background. Maybe I could play just like instrumental. It's probably just because it's Pandora. That just blew me. Yeah, that just irritated me. Like, wasn't messing with nobody. Here come YouTube. No, I want to play music. Whatever. We gonna have SpongeBob on in the background. I guess this is what I have to put on, instrumental music instead of, you know, outside. How's the weather where you at? Is it raining? Well, where are you? Where did you move to? If you don't mind me asking. Aw. Did you drop something, Tammy? I remember I stepped on glass when I was little because I was trying to hop out of this really high seat that we had at the dining table. And I had a glass cereal bowl. And when I jumped, I dropped the glass bowl and it shattered everywhere. And I was trying to avoid the glass, but I ended up stepping directly on it and a big chunk went in my foot. And I guess I passed out because I was bleeding and shit. And I woke up and my foot was just bandaged up. And my grandmother was just looking at me crazy. And I still have the little scar on my foot to this day. Can you hear the music? Illinois. I get a lot of signs. Please tell me that. Okay, so I don't want to sound retarded, but I always get Ohio and Illinois flipped. So in my mind, I think Ohio is an actual state. But it's really Illinois. That's the state, right? Or is it a fucking state? Child, I need to go back to grade school. Or look at a map every once in a while. but Illinois is the state, right? Hi, Zaya. I'm good. How are you? Well, that's good. I hope you're more than fine. I know it's late, but yeah. Oh my God, Tammy, don't be saying wow to my ignorance. Oh, you're not saying wow to my ignorance. Listen. Okay, so Ohio is its own state. Illinois is where Chicago is, like Chicago, Illinois. But yes, I get a lot of synchronicities about Ohio, and I get a lot of synchronicities about Chicago and Illinois. Ohio is its own state. I had a moment. We all have moments. It was just one of those moments for me. I'm gonna blame the hookah. Right. But it's like where I'm from, no one ever says Illinois. They just say Chicago. Everything is Chicago, as if Illinois doesn't have a million other different cities. It's just like, where you from? Chicago. Instead of them saying Illinois, it's Chicago. Even if they're not from Chicago, they say Chicago. I've had a lot of dreams about me playing in a casino in Chicago and winning. Like, I don't know if I used to live in Chicago or what, but yeah. Definitely need to take a road trip up there. I might do a road trip next summer. Like a cross-country road trip. Now that I see I can handle the drive, because when I moved, I basically drove across the country. And it's not that bad. It's not that bad. As long as you are well rested, it's not that bad. I want to drive up to Canada. I did that one time when I was younger, but I want to go back now that I'm grown and just feel the vibes. Like another thing that dawned on me, well, when you go to school, right, they teach you about countries in the quad cities. Okay, what is a quad city? The shopping. Do they have like a lot of bargain sales and stuff like that? Is it like a lot of outlets and stuff? I know, like a fake meet and greet. I was supposed to set up the Zoom, but I don't know what happened. I really don't know. I think I ended up just getting on live that day, last Friday. Well, maybe we could do a Zoom call, Tammy. I know when someone's like on my way to my house. I know when someone's thinking of me. Like, it creeps me out sometimes. Not creep me out because I'm like used to it now, but I know when someone's getting ready to call me. I know when someone's getting ready to knock on my door. Yeah, right. Hi, JK. Welcome back. Hi, Lotus Bean. Okay. So it's like 4 different cities, I'm guessing, within, 4 different towns within one city. So do you live near Chicago? Like, do you go to Chicago often? I have so many dreams about me being in Chicago. It's crazy. JK, it's no need to be nervous. We could just talk, we could just chill, we could just vibe. I don't bite, I promise. Do what thing, Tammy? Oh. I try to be careful with that though, because I heard like a weird superstition growing up that if you hear like a knock at your door and nobody is there, you're like inviting a spirit in or something like that. So I always look through the peephole out the window first. JK, why you want to know where I'm at so bad? Every time you get on here, you ask me where I live. Oh. Driving is crazy. I'm convinced driving is crazy everywhere. That's nothing new. If people weren't a little nuts and cuckoo, I would be concerned. Like, if we lived in a perfect world, I would probably be scared. They drive crazy in Jersey, so I feel like my driving has gotten better since I've moved, but in Jersey, New York, up north, you gotta be ready to bob and weave if you have to. Because they do not care. Yes, I drive. Ever since I got my daggone permit, I've been driving. Was always gonna be driving. And I used to take the bus everywhere. I was so happy when I got my car, got my license. Do you have your license, JK? Well, I don't just automatically identify that someone is Indian. But it's always really cool when I do meet someone who's like native. It's always good energy, good vibes. What's crazy is I was just finally watching the fucking Kevin Gates interview he did with Miami, Carisha. And he was talking about his tribe and how he's a chief, and that's why he wears that feather in his head, and people be looking at him crazy or whatever, but am I happy where? I try to be happy wherever I go. Just make the most of it. Hi, Anshul. I hope I said that right. Yes, but you do have to donate. The donations I'm taking tonight are $12.12. And my Cash App is in the description box if you would like a live reading, like right now. What? You don't think I'm built to vibe with a guy like you? Do you think you're built to vibe with a girl like me? You the one who said you was nervous. could vibe with anybody as long as their energy good. As long as it ain't no, you know. My antennas will start going up. And then I gotta go. Gots to go. I feel like I'm pretty easy to talk to. Even though a lot of people, you know, first impressions may think I'm pretty unapproachable, but I think it's just because I have a really strong energy. I've had guys tell me that when I look at them, because I like to look people in their eyes when they're talking to me. And this one guy told me, he was like, it's like you be piercing into my soul, like you see right through me. The thing is, Tammy, we're always tapped in. Always tapped in. We're never tapped out. It's just when you start to pay attention to signs more and synchronicities and realize that God is always speaking to you, then that's when it becomes easier to, I guess, resonate with different things. Or at least understand things. And it's gotten really deep for me. Like sometimes I find myself connecting everything to something in some way, shape, or form. But that's just how God speaks to me. Let me see. So example, right? I was talking to somebody. Multiple chats open. No, it's probably just the videos that ended. They're probably uploaded right now. So it looks like I have like probably 3 lives going, but I don't. It's just this one. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna go and delete those. Eleven. I told you this before, JK. I'm 24. I'll be 25 in December. Sag gang. How old are you, JK? I like how you asking all the questions, but you're not answering none of my questions. We could play 21 questions if you want to. Hi, Whitney. Yeah, no. People are just asleep. That's all. People are just asleep. you have something that they don't resonate with or aren't tapped into, they automatically think it's something bad, something negative, it's something wrong with you. No. I'm chosen. You're not supposed to care what people think anyway. Especially not people who are closed-minded, you know? That's why it's like so important to just connect with your spirit guides, because when you do, you realize 19, okay. That's what's up. I think 19 was when I had like my big awakening moment. I could do a story time on that too. It was like it happened all in one moment. Don't answer no questions. I need to just start recording videos, like doing story times and different topics and stuff like that. Who knows? One of those videos might go viral. JK, baby steps. You gotta DM me first. You gotta follow me on Instagram first. And why you keep deleting your message? You don't want nobody to see? I'm not giving my phone number out on live. That's a no-no. I wholeheartedly believe that, Tammy. I wholeheartedly believe that. You know, God is within every one of us. Am I even gonna do any readings tonight? Part of me don't even want to, for real. But I think it's just the weather. It's raining. It just feels like a chill night. Like, it feels like a boot up night. JK, what do you like to do? Like, are you into spirituality and stuff, or are you just here to watch me? What time I be on IG? My IG is open right now. Okay. What's your sign, JK? I'm curious. I think somebody in the chat before guessed that you was a Cancer. Is it the hookah making me yawn, or is somebody else making me yawn? Pisces. Okay. I think I've only dealt with one Pisces before, and it was cool. It was cool. Good conversation. Good vibes. Oh, Sammy. I mean, it's a reason. It gotta be a reason, just like you felt drawn to me in some way. So it's a reason. Who knows? Maybe we used to be sisters or something. I don't know. Oh, so that's why you haven't DM'd me yet. Do you have any social media? Like other, you know, if you're not on IG, like what are you on? I don't know, Tammy, but I guess we're gonna find out. He showed up to almost every live to say what's up, so. I kind of knew that he would, though. Like I had done, this was like before I even started doing lives. I think maybe 2 days before. You say finna. Are you from the South? You must be from the South. From New York? Okay. 11:22 when you said that. But yeah, I had done a personal reading a couple days before I got on live, and it came up that a guy was going to be shooting a shot, basically, on live. So don't know if it was JK or somebody else that ain't popped up yet. DA. DA. Oh, your hotel room? So what, your ex just got your room just because, or he got your room because he thought he was gonna get some? What DA stand for? Oh, dead ass. Oh. Okay, well, I'll wait. You said you're gonna create an Instagram and you're gonna hit me up on Instagram, right? I love meeting people from New York or Jersey. I feel so at home. And then when I get around my people, my accents start coming out again. Early morning. What you doing right now? Or you just don't want to lead a live to go do that? People joining probably like, this girl is not doing no readings. Maybe it's because I really don't feel like it tonight. But he obviously still wants you. He probably trying to put another baby in you. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, to be honest. It's already been probably a little over an hour. But you said I'm not saying no to no free room. I wonder what that conversation was like. Like he just popped up and like, let's get a room. So early in the morning. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that, JK. gonna go backwards. Once I'm done, I'm done. Once I'm done, I'm done. I don't be backtracking. Every time I've tried to like be cordial or maintain some type of relationship or friendship with like an ex, I can't even really say I've had exes. Like, I've only been in like one serious relationship, for real, for real. Everyone else has kind of just been like situations. Long, ongoing situations. So is he staying in the same hotel as you and y'all just got different rooms? Like, are y'all sleeping in two different beds? Like, what is this? Like, what's his point in like doing this for you? But you ain't staying. Not you kicking him out, Tammy. That man that bought you a room, he can't even stay. No, that right there is pussy power. That's pussy power for real. I'm gonna probably get off here at 12 o'clock. I don't even think I'm gonna do any readings today. A cop out. Yeah, they just been situations like either they running from me or I'm running from them. Situations. I don't know. People be scared. People be scared, yo. Oh, he went home. And I almost fell into that whole commitment issue thing too. For a quick second, I almost let it get to me, but no. I'm a relationship person. I'm a relationship person, so I guess that's why those situations never worked out, because it's just like it's just too up in the air. I'm not even gonna waste my time no more. So I'm guessing you didn't go swimming with him. I might have to try this again tomorrow. I think today I don't know. And people could probably pick up on that too. Like, this girl's not doing no readings tonight. I think I want to get back into doing collective readings though, like recorded videos. Yeah, but that just means you got the ball in your court for real. But in all honesty, when is it not? When is it not in your court? I think men like to believe that they have more control, but no. No. Me and my best friend was actually talking about pussy power today, like about like self-preservation and stuff. Hey, Manna. Hey, girl. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish I could see y'all beautiful flake. Yo, ever since this retrograde, I've been tripping over my words and stuttering. I don't know what the hell. I was trying to say faces, beautiful faces. I actually did that. Did I do that last night? Did I do that last night? It was either last night or the night before last. I took a bubble bath and I relaxed. When your birthday? And what you doing for your birthday? I need to start planning my trip for my birthday. Hi, Samar. August 22nd. Whoop, whoop. Hey, girl. I'm good. How are you? What you doing for your birthday? That's good. Thank you for joining again. So the readings today, they are $12.12. So if you want a reading on live right now, you have to donate, and my Cash App is in the description box. So when you do that, then I add you to the list. To be honest, if I'm being honest, I probably got maybe 5 readings in me. So I may only have like 5 slots tonight. I just knew tonight was gonna be chill as fuck. I just freaking felt it. I'm like, do I even really want to get on here? Ooh, a karaoke party. I've always like daydreamed of doing karaoke, but when the opportunity presents itself, I always chicken out. Well, girl, you just gotta get away from your baby daddy then. You gotta set them boundaries. Strong, firm boundaries. Like, we just co-parenting. Like, we just communicate for the kids. Okay, that's it. But as long as you keeping that door open for other shit, you might be blocking your blessings. Hey, Patrick. How are you? I know that's right. Dancing is like that for me. Like, I dance a lot by myself. I will dance in public or whatever, but of course not as like free and wild as I would if I was in a room where no one's watching. Unless I'm drunk, but that's another story, you know. I'm good. I'm just chilling, to be honest. It feels like a very chill, lax type of night. So I'm just chilling. I'm just vibing. I really just like getting on here talking to y'all for real. Like, if I do readings or not, like, I'm cool with that. Right. It's a different story when I'm drunk. Free as a damn bird when that liquor is in the system. But I wouldn't say I don't even get drunk no more. Like, I don't know if it's because, like, my energy is, like, elevated or whatever, but I don't even get drunk no more. Unless I'm mixing, then yeah, but it take a lot for me to get there now. Like, in my family, we are, like, tequila drinkers. Like, when me and my family come together and we cooking out or partying or whatever, tequila. We probably run through maybe 4 full bottles of tequila in one night. Like you on Broadway. I love tequila too, but I love whiskey. I like whiskey too. Like, my go-to drink at the bar is, it's really Jack Fire and pineapple, but it's not a lot of bars that have Jack Fire, so I get Fireball and pineapple. Anytime I tell a guy like that's my drink, they look at me funny. I'm like, and like, and they be like, oh, you could tell a lot about a woman by her drink, but what the fuck? What does Fireball and pineapple say about me that got you twisting your face up? I know, right? I feel like if you can't dance with your partner, then he might not be the one. He might not be the one. If y'all can't dance together, y'all can't laugh together, y'all can't play, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't care how different y'all are. You should be able to be playful and, you know, explore your inner child with your person. Like, and I play a lot and I laugh a lot. I like to laugh. I probably laugh when I shouldn't sometimes. But I think that's also the Sag in me too. Like, we laugh at our own pain. And my best friend be getting on me. She was like, girl, how am I supposed to know you really going through it if you laugh at everything? Like, like, I need to know when you're serious so I know how to, like, approach you and, like, respond to you. I could be going through the worst shit and will just laugh my way through it. Child. Because what the fuck can you do? Like, you can't control it at that point. Like, it's just like, shit. Life gives you fucking lemons. You make lemonade out that bitch. Right? Pink lemonade. Strawberry. Add some flavor to that bitch. There's no point in like breaking down and crying and all that shit. For what? It's gonna work itself out anyway. Everything happens for a reason. Either God is slowing you down or speeding you up. One or the other. Or either he wants you to be fucking still. So something happened out of your control. It wasn't supposed to be in your control. Yeah, I know a little too much about lucid dreaming. A little too much. It's not too much that I haven't freaking experienced spiritually, honestly. Shit, ask me anything. I promise you, I got a story for it. How my candles just start. I got 2 little tea light candles lit right now. I'm saving my big one for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the full moon. A lucid dream, the best way I can describe it, it feels as if it's reality, but it's not. I used to lucid dream so much to the point where I would literally wake up and tell people to like pinch me or like slap me or something on my arm or whatever, so I knew that I was awake, because my lucid dreaming would be almost identical to my reality. I never knew when I was awake. And this was happening when I was going through my dark night of the soul and ego stripping and all that, like at the very beginning of my awakening. Like, I never knew when I was awake. It would freak me the fuck out, yo. It would freak me the hell out. Are you experiencing that right now, Patrick? Or are you just like curious about it? That shit used to happen to me a lot when I was in college. I never knew whether I was awake or not. Like, I would have to be getting up for class and everything, and just never knew. Like, and I wake up and my roommate be there. I'm like, did you say this to me, or did you talk to me, or did you? And she's like, no. What are you talking about? I'm like, okay. Obviously, I was dreaming, I guess, lucid dreaming. Or sometimes my spirit guides will come to me in lucid dreams. I want to study it a little bit more to like figure out, like, is it that you're in like a parallel dimension when you're lucid dreaming, and that's why it seems so real? Like, almost everything is like a freaking replica of your living. That's what I want to know. do you do readings on purpose? What do you mean by on purpose? Like on demand, like how I just tap into it? It's more just a trust factor for real, right? So I know it's not. I'm just the vessel. I'm the vessel, and my vessel is open to the Akashic records, as well as receiving the messages from that person's spirit guides and ancestors and loved ones. I'm the medium. I'm the middle. So one foot is here, and one foot is on the other side, and they use me as a bridge to deliver the messages. So I don't have to necessarily prepare. The most I need to do is just make sure my energy is clear and that I'm in the right energy to receive, and that of course I'm taking precautions to protect myself as well spiritually. So, so prayer is very important, because when you open that channel up, you're opening yourself to a collective of energies, so. But when you're trusting your angels and your guides while you're reading, it just flows naturally. You don't have to focus so much. In the beginning, I used to just try to focus so hard, and I couldn't read. I couldn't see clearly. But when I just let it go, shit just comes to me now. Shit I don't even ask for. Shit I don't even ask for. When I started trusting what I was seeing and feeling and hearing. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I'm not tripping. I saw what I saw. I heard what I heard. Yeah. So a lot of times, like if I'm doing a reading for someone and they're not resonating with it, I'm like, well, I'm not tripping. I trust what it is that I'm seeing about what's going on. It just may have not, come into fruition yet. Because I have the tendency to see very deep off, like real deep sometimes. So that's the part that I leave up to the person that I'm reading for. Whether this is for you right now, whether this is past, or whether this is future energy, you put it where it applies. But I trust everything that I pick up on. Yeah, I hear people's thoughts sometimes too. For me, it's weird because, okay, let me give you an example. So I could be in a room with someone and that person could be on the other side of the room or in a completely different room than me. We're in the same space, but I'm nowhere near them where I can hear their conversation, where I can see them or anything. What'll happen is it'll be when I get ready to go to sleep at night. When I get ready to go to sleep at night, all of the conversations that person had, I hear. So even if I wasn't in the room with them that day, those conversations or what they said or whatever will play back to me. It's mind blowing, but it's like, it's real. It's fucking real. Like, so I don't know if that's just my spirit guides be giving me the tea, or if somehow I'm like in more than one place at one time spiritually, so I can pick up on everything. I'm still figuring it out, but it happens a lot for me. Especially at night when I'm getting ready to go to bed. Everything just gets really loud. Or if I'm in a space with someone that I'm connected to on a soul level, sometimes they might even hear my thoughts. It's a lot. That happens more often than not. People think I done said something, but I done really just thought it, and they just heard it. Or vice versa. Sure, if you want. If you want, I'm open to it. And I'll be honest and let you know what what's resonating and what's not, or whatever, you know. But make sure you ask permission though, you know, because I know my guides are very protective of me as my ear starts ringing. Oh my goodness. My ear is ringing like crazy right now. Still ringing. Oh, I think somebody said something about a reading. I am doing readings. You have to donate and I will add you to the list so you can get your reading right now. I'm doing $12.12 readings. You can ask 2 questions, but you have to go ahead and donate to my Cash App in the description box, and then I'll do your reading on live. My incense keep going out. So I don't know, Tammy. I don't know what that ringing was supposed to. If you force, like if you're forcing yourself to pick up on an energy or something. Okay, so I just got a Cash App from Chris. So whoever. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Chris. I got you down. So whatever your question is, go ahead and put it in the chat. Let me turn this down a little bit. Technically, you're always supposed to ask permission of the person who it is that you're reading about. Technically. But people don't do it, but the right way to do it is you're supposed to be given permission to read for someone. About y'all connecting sexually. Let's see. I want to get the sexual tarot deck, the sex tarot deck. I think that might be next on my list. So I guess you could say, Tammy, you have my permission to practice. Striped pajamas. Striped pajamas. Do I have striped pajamas? No, I don't have striped pajamas, but striped pajamas make me think of Christmas. So Maybe what you're picking up on is an energy surrounding something else. You got to trust yourself, Tammy. The more you trust yourself and trust your intuition, the easier it gets. Like, don't focus at all. You know, don't focus at all. Just speak. Just speak. And then the more you speak as it comes, the quicker it'll pick up, you know, and it's like a wheel that starts and you can't stop until you get it all out. So a lot of the times when I start channeling and I'm doing readings, you'll notice I'm not looking at the cards anymore. I'll either be looking over there or like looking up there, because I'm getting the visions and the messages very quickly, you know. So in that moment, it's like Kalia has departed and that person's spirit guides is now taking over the reading. So half the time I'm not even reading the cards. The cards are just verification. It just confirms what I'm picking up. And a lot of the times it's just images for other people to see so that they can understand what I'm giving them, you know. So it's not the cards, it's you. That's another thing. Okay, so you were picking up on Chris, Tammy. He said the person that he saw had on pajama pants, striped pajama pants. See, you gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust yourself. Okay. So we asking about Corey. Chris and Corey. Chris and Corey. Page of Cups. Yeah, someone's being a little apprehensive about opening up. Could be emotionally, I'm not sure. Or someone could feel out of place when they try to open up and be vulnerable. I don't know if someone feels like they're stupid, or like maybe what they say is not valid, or that they would be judged for opening up emotionally. But that's what's keeping them from moving things maybe into a deeper connection. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Strength in reverse, Page of Cups, and the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Judgment in reverse. So yeah, someone's afraid that once they open a certain door with the individual, that things are going to change very quickly, and it may change in a negative direction, right? So I don't know if this is someone carrying some type of baggage, or they have some type of secrets or whatever that's going to expose them, and you're going to see them in a whole new light, a new perspective, a new, you know, someone could be afraid of being judged. But this person is very sweet. They're very sweet. They're very genuine. I feel like the things that they do tell you is the truth. They are being very genuine with you. But they could be a little hesitant about maybe opening up about their past. Could even be about past relationships, or this person has, their heart is a little blocked because of their past situations or relationships or people that they've dealt with, even family members. This person takes on a lot of pressure, or there is self-imposed pressure that they put on themselves to be a certain way or act a certain way. This person wants to break free of that, and they also want someone to be in their their heart space that will allow them to be themselves, be authentically from all aspects, all points. Damn fly. But yeah. So honestly, this person could be depending on sex to be maybe more of a leverage in this situation right now. They could like the sexual tension or energy between you two because it's almost like a distraction in a sense. It's like they want to keep that momentum going because it's kind of like giving them time to stall. This person has always wanted to open up to you and bring in that more vulnerable space or show you a softer side of them. But right now, they could be just more comfortable having it just kind of surface level or just, you know, sex based. Even if you guys haven't had sex yet, it could be just a lot of sexual energy between you two. And they really do enjoy that. But it also reminds them of their past a little bit. Maybe when they led things with sex first, things went kind of sour. This person does feel like it could be a little different between you and them. Like there's a different energy here. So it's a part of them that's saying, okay, I can trust this person. But it's also a part of them saying, no, I have to protect myself. You know, or I need to wait this out. Or I need to, you know, fill this out a little bit more. You know, this person's like, maybe there just needs to be more time. Maybe with time, I'll be able to trust this person. Or maybe they'll be able to trust me. Or either they don't want to come off like untrustworthy to you because of the sexual energy, or they don't want to give you the impression that that's all that they're there for, or that's all that they want you for. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person could also come off as like a very lucky individual. To maybe some people, they come off like things are possibly handed to them, but this person doesn't express a whole lot what they've been through or the stress that they go through on a daily basis pretty much. They kind of do a great job at hiding that part of themselves. They may retreat or go in hermit mode or distance themselves when they are going through things. And they know that in itself has a tendency to rub people the wrong way or build this impression about them that they don't care or that they only care about themselves or just one thing, and that one thing could be sex. But when it comes to the sex and this energy, it's like you donate through the Cash App in my description box. Right now I'm doing $12.12 readings. So once you donate, then you'll be added to the list and I'll do your reading on live. There's this, there's a fun, like flirty, playful energy that someone wants to stay in, you know? They're kind of comfortable in that bubble. They feel safe there. And the Tower in reverse. They feel like it could be approaching a time or a moment in time where you may start to ask more of this person or start asking deeper questions. And that's something that they're not necessarily prepared for just yet. Even though they want to take things to that next level, they're afraid of like almost fucking this up, you know? This person knows that they can retract or become very cold. But they want to do things differently. They just don't know how to break free of that mold. Okay. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands here. Yeah, this person is hopeful. Ace of Swords here. Yeah, they're hopeful for this connection for sure. They see potential. Let me say that. They see a lot of potential here. Look, Ace of Wands here as well. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Three of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles, they do see this something that could build into something deeper level of commitment. But they know that's only going to happen once they allow it to, kind of thing. They're hoping that someone doesn't get impatient either with them. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse. Everything you need to know is in the description box. I didn't post it in the title, but I am doing $12.12 readings. Tammy, if you see anybody like chime in the chat while I'm looking down, could you please just like mention that? I would really appreciate it. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Hierophant in reverse. The Four of Pentacles. The World in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm like picking up on a situation. I don't know if this is you, Chris, or if this is Corey, but I'm also getting right now, someone could have lied about being sick, or hi Mason, or they could have created some type of story or like white lie to kind of get out of answering a question or responding to something in that moment, or this person tried to divert the conversation like really quickly, or like they could have cut you off mid-conversation to change the direction of where it was going because they didn't want to talk about this just yet, or they didn't want to open up about this just yet. The Emperor. There could also be someone who's more dominating in this situation. Even sexually is what I'm getting. Someone could be more dominating than the other person, but it's giving me more of like an equal give and take type of situation. If this is pertaining to sex, like you two kind of share that dominating energy. Like you guys like piggyback off of one another with that like masculine energy is what I'm getting here. So it's like no toes are being stepped on, no lines or no boundaries are being crossed. You guys kind of meet in the middle when it comes to sharing your sexual energy or sharing how you feel about one another. I just feel like one person is more surface level than the other. One person may be more open to being vulnerable than the other person. But that's why it's like it's very comfortable in this bubble here where you guys can agree on one thing. And that one thing might be just the sexual tension or the deep chemistry. You guys may have even talked about that, like there's a chemistry or there's a feeling or a magnetic pull. I just can't explain it, but I am really attracted to you and I feel like we met for a reason or something like that. You know, something that you guys have agreed on. Hi, Patrick. Yes, so like I was saying, you guys do have to donate if you want to be added to the list. Ten of Wands, Six of Wands in reverse. There's a certain level of, it's a level of innocence in this connection, or this person has an energy of a very innocent energy about them. It's like innocent, it's like harmless, it's almost like childlike is what I'm getting. Or this person, I don't want to say it's, you said broke as fuck. It's okay, Patrick. Even if you just chilling in the chat and watching, that's okay. Thank you for supporting. Okay. And the Hierophant in reverse. I'm gonna be honest. This person, I think they would really enjoy like a good friendship with you, to be honest. There is a lot of potential here. They see a lot of potential here. But I think this person has more fun with you just being genuine friends, you know, or that's how they want to start off, basically. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person may not be looking to really progress things forward just yet. But it's not that they don't see, yeah, the Chariot in reverse. It's not that they don't see it going further. It just may be too soon for them right now, or they don't feel like they're in a position to take things to the next level with you, or They don't want to give you false hope or jump the gun or get you excited about something that they can't fulfill. Is like they don't want to be a false promise or give you false hope about what's going on between you two. The Four of Wands. I don't know. It's giving me like this person just likes to chill. They just like to vibe. They just like to enjoy the energy. They don't want to think too much about or make it deeper than what it should be right now. You know, they don't want to be deep right now. They don't want to get deep with this situation just yet. They could still be filling it out is what I'm getting here. But they really do enjoy you. They really do enjoy your energy. They enjoy being around you. It could feel like a breath of fresh air to them, or they could feel very childlike and, you know, feel like they can be themselves with you. But maybe not in the space that you are hoping for, you know. The Hermit in reverse. I feel like if you guys have had sex, they definitely do enjoy it. It's something that they want to do again or they want to keep doing again. But it's almost like an energy, like as long as there's no strings attached, you know, because like I said, it's not that this person wants to be in this Knight of Wands or non-committal or like player energy. I don't get that from them at all. I actually get a very genuine, loving, kind energy from this person. Like it's not their intention to hurt anybody, even if what their actions show differently. It's not their intention, and that's something that they're working on. They're working on projecting a more positive energy, especially towards the people that they actually care about. But they just know it's something within them that they have to work on, and that's not easy to talk about for them. Okay, we have the Justice here. The Nine of Wands. This person is actively healing, though. I feel like this person has matured a lot or has grown up a lot. I don't know if you've dealt with this person in the past or there's been like an on and off type of energy. You guys have maybe crossed each other in the past and then have met up, or maybe briefly spoke and then as of recently you guys have been deepening something or been talking more, or you're just starting to really get to know this person on a different level. You have the Empress here. And the King of Wands. So I do feel like the more feminine energy in this connection is willing to take action or is ready to take action. You know, you could be kind of tired of kind of being up in the air or not really knowing enough. You want to know more, you want to do more, you want to see more of this person. But they could be like trying to pace it or slow it down. You know, this Knight of Cups energy, the love is still there, the energy is still there, but it's just they're just taking their time. It's not that they're not moving at all, they're just taking their time. Yeah, Hangman. Yeah, they're taking their time with this situation because they're trying to do things differently is what I'm getting here. We have the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups, exactly, because they could be in regret about their past, right? It's almost like it's like a too good to be true kind of energy, like. But it's something about friendship here with this Page of Cups energy here. I'm getting heavy like friendship, like this person really enjoys the friendship between you two deeply. They just don't want to ruin it. They don't want to ruin it. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm also picking up on something about their job. They may not be being completely honest or transparent about what they do for work or where they work or how much money they make. I'm even getting this person may have tried to like almost like sell you a dream in the beginning or come off very dreamy or like perfect in the beginning when you guys first started talking, or maybe this is something you notice, like this person almost checks off all your boxes. But someone is being slightly defensive or having their guard up to this situation here, or at least looking at it sideways. We have High Priestess in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Cups. I'm hearing they just don't know how. And King of Swords in reverse. Or more than slightly. This person could become very cold and detached, especially if they feel like they're being used or taken advantage of, with this Five of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Swords with the but it says everything is fine here. So I feel like this person constantly is reassuring them that they can actually trust you. Or every time this person gets in this negative headspace about where things are going, you always do something to like confirm to them that you have the best interest at heart for them. So and I know this sounds very cliche, but this person may be in this energy like it's not you, it's me type of thing. With this Five of Wands here, this person's always in conflict with themselves and with their emotions. So they try to keep things very surface level. And that's with anybody, you know. That's with anybody that they deal with. Whether it's sexual, whether it's mental, you know. They just keep it very surface level because they like to put people almost through test, is what I'm getting. They will test you or say certain things to see how you respond, see how you react. And they just take mental notes of things like that. But like I said, you tend to give this person a sense of reassurance here with this Lovers and this Temperance card here. But with this Four of Cups and this Seven of Swords, you could also be approaching an energy within yourself where you're like, well, I don't want to feel like I'm constantly trying to prove to you that this is who I am and that you can actually trust me, with this Devil card here and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords. So I feel like somebody in this connection tries to give the other person space, but it ends up causing more complications with this Four of Cups again. They have the Two of Swords in reverse in the Five of Wands. Yeah. So it may start off like, okay, I'm going to give this person space. You know, maybe you spent time with this person. It's like, okay, I think we should just give it a couple days, or I give this person a couple days to themselves or to recuperate. But it's almost like this person, if you don't check in on them, they might not check in on you, or you might not hear from them for some time. And then that's where the confusion comes in. It's like, okay, I thought we were on the same page, or I thought we were good. But it's not that this person is trying to avoid you, or they're rejecting you, or they're intentionally trying to distance themselves. It's just that's how this person is. They could have dealt with a lot of like detachment issues from their childhood. So this is almost how this person is programmed. You know, once someone gets really close to them, they instantly go almost like in hermit mode, and it's almost unconsciously, you know. Or either this person could be not the best texter. So maybe one person like texts back fast and the other person takes longer, and it always leaves someone in like confusion, like, okay, are they ignoring me? Did they not see my message? Or are they into me like that? Yeah, this person is into you. They need to work on their communication. They need to work on opening up and being more vulnerable. You have the Page of Swords here. This person could also be watching, like if you have a social media or something, you have the Moon card, they could be watching your social media, watching what you post. I'm even looking for subliminals as well. Eight of Swords in reverse. So you might want to be careful what you're posting on social media, especially if it's like subliminally referencing this person. They already know it. You know, they know when you're throwing subliminal messages about them or posting something. It's even if it's like you intentionally post it because you know this person is going to see it. They know that you did it intentionally. But I don't feel like it's like anything negative though. I don't feel like it's anything negative. Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Hi, Jasmine. Is Chris still in the chat? Chris, you still here? I'll make sure I'm not talking to myself. You have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords again. Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure you still in the chat. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest here. This situation is getting ready to approach a moment of like separation. Oh, thank you, Chris. But you guys could be getting ready to go through a period of separation, but it's for you guys to come back together stronger is what I'm getting here, or for someone to realize that they have more emotional trauma than they thought, you know. It's like the distance is going to help someone mature emotionally is what I'm getting here. It's going to give someone a chance to miss that person or to do some inner reflection, some inner work is what I'm getting. Or maybe that's what this person is trying to do. They just don't know how to explain to you that they're going through something. I don't know if this person is secretly going through therapy or going to therapy, or they've been thinking about getting mental health counseling or something like that. It's something that this person is doing on their own that they're not telling anyone about because it's very personal, it's very private to them. So it may not even just be you that they're distancing from, but a lot of other people, even family and close friends. They are going to therapy. Okay, well, that's good. Like I said, this person is actively trying to heal. You know, they want to do better. They want to show up as a better person for everyone in their life, pretty much, because they know, again, they have a tendency to turn cold or detached when people get close to them. And that's why they like to maintain very surface level connections, because they don't want to be the heartbreaker. You know, they don't want to come off like they had ill will or ill intentions towards you. That's not the case. This person enjoys the moment when the moment is there. But I feel like when you guys aren't like in the same place or actively talking to each other, like on phone or FaceTime or whatever, this person kind of retreats back into their bubble. And then that's where the confusion comes in. It's like, yo, we just had an amazing time, and all of a sudden you acting like it never happened. Like, how do you feel? Like, how did you feel about it? How do you feel about me? Like, speak. Like, I need you to give me some type of validation. Give me a follow-up, something. Like, don't just have me like wondering, you know? This person could leave you wondering, or they could just have a very mysterious energy about them that you don't understand. But that's just how this person is, and they recognize that, they know that, and that could be why they're seeking therapy, because they know it's coming from a deeper, darker place. And it's something that they struggle with addressing within themselves on their own. I feel like this person would do good by just opening up to someone that they have a connection with, like you. But again, it could be something that they're ashamed of from their past, or something very triggering. You can even remind this person of their past in small ways. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and Two of Pentacles in reverse. Or it's like an energy like, oh man, like I'm having a good time with this person. I remember when I used to have a good time with that other person, and then it went completely left. So let me be cautious, or let me, you know, pace this or slow down with this Eight of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles. But they're not necessarily completely pulling out of this situation either. And Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, we do have a lot of reversal energy here. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. I keep seeing this Queen of Swords here. I want to know what that Queen of Swords is about. Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords. So now the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords is coming up in reverse with the Judgment in reverse. I'm even getting here, someone could be trying to take something off the table. So I don't know if this is sex or it's like something started off really good and it was working for you two at first, but now someone's rethinking it or they're reconsidering it and they're like, maybe we shouldn't do this, or maybe we should do less of this to see where things go. For Cups, or if this person hasn't like communicated that with you, they're thinking about that. The Eight of Swords, yeah, they could be thinking about that. Like maybe we shouldn't have did that, or maybe I shouldn't have said that. The Moon, King of Cups in reverse. This person also looks at you as like very sensitive as well. So they also try to be very mindful of what they say to you or what they do, because they also feel like you would walk away from them too. And I don't know if that's just self-sabotage on their part or if that's really the energy that you give off. Like you could just have a more confident energy about you. You could be more confident than this person is. And that's what they're afraid of. There's like they're afraid of losing you, but they also don't know how to keep you either. So again, that's why they like to keep it as friends. They would rather just keep it at friends because it's like it doesn't place any expectations on you guys. Or at least expectations on them. They feel like once expectations are placed on them, then that's when shit gets, bad with the Seven of Swords here. Because they don't feel like right now, at this point in their life, mentally, or emotionally, they don't feel like they can meet anyone's expectations right now. Not even their own, It's kind of sad, but there is an energy of resilience that this person has, that they're willing to, continue to fight for what it is that they want. And I feel like what they really want and what they're focusing on right now is healing. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords out here 2 times, but with the Death card and the Three of Wands, they do want to heal. And the Four of Wands, they want to become stable in their emotions. They want to feel safe and secure with someone, with this Queen of Pentacles here. Three of Cups in reverse. This person could not be going out as much as they used to, or either they're starting to cut off certain people, cut off certain friends that maybe don't support them emotionally, or only show up to cry on their shoulder, but not the other way around. Knight of Wands in reverse and the Empress. Yeah, this person is going through a moment right now where they're realizing who's for them and who's not. I'm even getting, this could be something, if they are going to therapy, the therapist could have told them to do that, or to do like a self-evaluation or an evaluation of the people around them. And they're realizing a lot. They're realizing that they settled for a lot of things in the past, or they let a lot of people take advantage of them and their kindness in the past. So this person is also learning how to set boundaries with individuals too. But I feel like that's now where the complications come in, because now they're setting boundaries with the wrong people, the wrong individuals, even people who actually do care about them. Okay. Anything else for Chris and Corey? King of Pentacles. Okay. Tower in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person is definitely going through a level up here with the Empress card in here as well. This person could be working on their confidence, or they're building their confidence. They're building their courage up as well. Funny, my candle just started crackling, but yeah, this Empress card here. This person could also be changing something about their appearance, or they're about to change something about their appearance. I don't know if they're getting a haircut or if they're starting to dress differently. Or they could just be thinking about changing their appearance. Or this could be you, Chris. Take it where it resonates. But someone's changing physically. Something about them. I don't know if they're dyeing their hair, they're cutting their hair, or trying a new style, wearing different clothes that they normally wouldn't wear. or they could have just bought a new pair of shoes. I'm picking up on something like that. Magician in reverse. Yes, it's giving me someone wants to be noticed too, but they don't feel noticed. Like, I'm getting this person, they really don't have any reason to not be confident in themselves. Good night, Tammy. I'm going to be back on here tomorrow. Hopefully things pick up, but today is like real chill. So I am probably only going to do a couple readings and then I'm going to go to bed myself. So anybody in the chat, if you do want a personal, again, you do have to donate. Let me check. Make sure. Okay. Okay, good night, Tammy. Okay, now we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles out here to match. But this Five of Cups in reverse with the Star card and the Seven of Cups and the Page of Wands. This could be a conversation getting ready to come in. Let me not say getting ready to come in, but soon, right? I did say you guys are getting ready to approach a separation period. But you guys are going to come back together and everything will be fine. With this Death card in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. It could just be a means of just it being like cross lines of communication. Like it's like someone's judging something that they don't understand quite yet, or you just don't understand this person enough and they could be feeling judged by you. But there's a certain conversation that's going to take place that's going to clarify a whole lot. It's going to bring a lot of clarity. It's going to open a new door for you guys. But it's going to come after some time of separation, of maybe not speaking, not seeing each other. Three of Wands. The Hangman. Yeah, right now the situation could be pretty stagnant, or is about to move into an energy of stagnancy. But it's to build it back up is what I'm saying. It's being broken down so that it can be built back up, or so that you two can grow separately. Now, I'm not sure how long this separation period is going to be, but just remain positive throughout it all. And remember to also focus on yourself. The more love you pour into yourself, the easier it will be for the connection that you desire to come back to you. Right? Nine of Wands, and then the Justice here, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, something is being, I'm getting like restored, but again, it has to be broken down before it can be built back up. But with this Nine of Pentacles here, this could be some time. High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, try not to get in your head about this too much, right? Or try not to become too defensive. I feel like there could be this energy of one moment, you know, you could be super optimistic and positive and, you know, you're giving this person the benefit of the doubt, but it's also like the longer they go without speaking to you or following up with you, it's like you then start to get back into that more negative energy where it's like, well, what's the reason? You know, am I wasting my time waiting for this person to change or do something different or to take things to the next level? Or at the very least, you know, have an emotional conversation with me. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, someone could be, you know, losing hope in this situation. But even those emotions, this is what I'm getting, even those emotions that you feel are happening for a reason, right? So right now it could be that back and forth flip-floppy energy of like, I want them or I don't want them, or they love me or they love me not type of shit. It's like, allow yourself to be in that energy because you're going to slowly fade into this energy of just releasing and allowing it to be. And as soon as you do that, then that's when things will start to pick up. As soon as you release it, because Ten of Wands right now, it could be a little heavy. It could be a little heavy, and that's why it's not coming together right now with this Two of Wands here. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. This connection right now is not strong enough to move forward to something deeper, or at least this person's not strong enough for it. But also, I'm getting here, take time to recognize some things within yourself that you should work on too, with this Nine of Swords here, because you have to realize this person is also a reflection of you as well. So the things that you find distasteful in this person, or you're kind of weary of, take a moment to really think about what it is that you maybe don't like about this person, and think whether you are doing the same thing, just maybe flipped. It's like, change your perspective, because every person that comes into your life that you have that type of real strong connection with, they're usually mirrors of the things that you have to work on within yourself. And that's a big part where the denial comes in. A lot of people don't want to admit, that the same faults that they try to place on other people is the same things, the same flaws within them that they need to work on. So it's like, okay, if you're calling someone selfish, it's like, well, are you being selfish too? In that moment, asking so much of this person's time, but not necessarily considering the fact that they also have a life, and that they also deal with things that maybe they're not comfortable opening up to you about just yet. You can't force someone to love you. You can't force someone to give you attention. No one's obligated to give you their energy at all. So it's like, take that into consideration too, and try not to place expectations on a situation where there are no strings attached, where there isn't that deep connection or emotional, stability there yet. Because all that's going to do is hurt both of you in the long run. Okay, so the gist of this is you both are getting ready to move into hermit mode to work on yourselves separately. But when you guys come back together, it's going to be a much deeper bond. It's going to be a lot stronger. It's going to be a foundation for a friendship and possibly something deeper. But they don't want you to wait on this person, Just go with the flow, go with the energy. Don't resist this change, and things will work out the way that they're supposed to, right? And even if this person came in and you guys had a good time and the energy was great and it's just suddenly died out, sometimes people come in to be that burst of healing that you need, or again, to help you recognize what it is that you need to change within yourself. And then you go and you do that. Sometimes they come back around and you guys end up being in deeper connections, and sometimes people are just for seasons and they come in to show you and teach you things, right? So keep that in mind, when dealing with, when dating and dealing with anyone, don't place expectations on people that you wouldn't want placed on you, right? Because not everybody is capable of meeting those expectations. Everyone has a different love language. Everyone has a different way of expressing their love. So you have to either meet that person halfway or allow them the space to find themselves in that connection too. Okay, so that's your reading, Chris. I hope it gave you some type of clarity on the situation. Let me see. I'm going to get you some angel messages first. Hi to anybody that just joined the chat. If you would like a live reading, you do have to donate. Donations right now are $12.12 for 1 to 2 questions. Once you donate to the Cash App in my description box, then you will be added to the list in the order that the payments are received. Okay, so we have forgiveness, we have ask your angels, and we have trust, right? So just trust. That's it. That's all. Just trust that things will work out the way that it's supposed to. And again, this get more information card keeps coming out. So again, there's a lot to the situation that you don't know, that you're not aware of, and you're not supposed to know right now, right? So if you feel like this reading was maybe a little vague or whatever, it's because it's this connection, this communication that's going to come in after the separation is going to give you the clarity that you need. right? There's also a thing on try not to stalk this person through readings or try to tap into their energy and all of that stuff, because you're gonna just keep confusing yourself. Okay. Yes. Right. So yes to what I just said, you know. Don't be trying to energetically stalk this person to figure out what's going on, what they got on their mind, what they're up to. Just go with the flow and let it happen naturally. Okay? Don't overwhelm yourself. I just shuffled. Yes came out again. Okay? So, and wait, what I say. Don't wait on this person, because when the time is right, you guys will come back together, or things will deepen, or, you know, it'll happen naturally. It will happen naturally, okay? And you have the success card here too. But sex-wise, you know, you guys are having sex or have had sex. This person really enjoys it. Look, we have romance. This person really enjoys it. We have abundance. And like I said, they want to keep doing that with you, but not if it means it's gonna create complications between you two. This person's willing to take sex off the table if it means, you know, maintaining a balanced friendship with you right now with no expectations. And yeah, that was your reading. Thank you, Chris, again for, you know, supporting and donating and trusting me with your reading. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Is there anyone else who would like a live reading before I get off of here? Jasmine, thank you, Jasmine. You can go ahead and post your question. I know I should have grabbed some water. Are you typing? Okay, so we're just gonna see what comes out for you then. We have for Jasmine. Four of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't know. I'm getting like a It's my way or the highway type of energy right now. It's like someone's like really ambitious and, you know, very dedicated to moving towards something that they really want, but they also feel like they're going to have to fight for it as well. I'm getting like fight tooth and nail for it. I don't know if this is someone just suddenly breaking free of some type of self-restriction or self-sabotage or projection that other people are placing on them, but now they're like ready to stand up and speak up for themselves and defend what it is that they believe in, but defend what they love or defend whatever this new ambition is, because it's almost like they're tired of people projecting onto them or projecting their bullshit onto them, or they're tired of people's bullshit, so now they feel like they have to stand up or stand in their power to get the respect that they deserve on whatever this decision is. But I am getting somebody who's holding back their energy for a very long time, and it was keeping them stuck, keeping them stagnant from really embracing their power and being confident in the decisions that they make and being confident in who they are. Yeah, someone's coming out of that self-sabotage energy and you're moving forward, but there's still a defense here. There's still a defense mechanism here. And what they want you to know is that you don't have to be guarded anymore. The mere fact that you took a step forward towards whatever this is means that you've already broken free from those self-limiting beliefs or those restrictions or that other people were placing on you. Or even if this was restrictions that you were placing on yourself. You're no longer that individual. You have the freedom now to move forward into this newer version of yourself where you're taking charge of your life. You're in more control now than you were before. You could be starting completely over or quitting a job or starting a new job, starting a new endeavor. You could even be moving here. We have the Knight of Cups here. Someone could have just thrown you off. They could have made a suggestion or said something that completely threw you off and forced you into this energy. Okay, I saw something about a divorce. So maybe that was you standing up for yourself or defending your territory, right? And it's like maybe for a long time you could have held back from this out of fear that things would completely fall apart or that you would have to start all the way over. But now, yes, you are starting over and you deserve this new start. You deserve this new beginning. And don't let anyone try to convince you otherwise. You know, it is that like energy of like you trying to shake someone off your ankle. You know, it's just like you're that close to your freedom, you're that close to your independence, you're that close to finding yourself again, and it's like someone is holding on to you and they're fighting for this, and it's no fight left. You know, there is no fight left. There is no redeeming this situation because it's already done. The door has been closed already. Even if the divorce hasn't even been finalized yet, I feel like the situation was done with way before divorce was on the table or way before breakup was on the table. If this is what you're asking about, place the energy where it resonates or where, you know, it fits for you. This could be past, present, or future energy. But there is a very empowering energy here. I feel like a lot of secrets and things like that were exposed. I feel like this was brought to your attention. I don't think it's something that you had to go search for, really. It was brought to your attention. This could even been a confession of some kind. Yeah, the Moon card here. These are secrets, things that were hidden from you. They were being revealed now. The Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like someone felt like they didn't have a choice. At this point, they had to come forward with this information because they thought by being honest and transparent, it would save the situation. But I felt like it was already like a lost cause. It was already a lost cause. It was part of this person's karma to come forward with this kind of truth is what I'm getting. The Fool here in reverse. I feel like until this person came forward with this truth or until this was revealed to you, neither one of you could move forward. We have the Justice in reverse. Yeah, it was keeping both energies stuck is what I'm getting with this Four of Swords here. And the Six of Cups. Someone could have also been rethinking the situation, thinking if this was the best decision to make, but it was. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. They don't want you to go backwards because going backwards would mean getting stuck all over again and placing expectations on this person that they can't meet with this Page of Pentacles here. This situation has already come to an end with the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is like something that's already been healed, something that was already dealt with. Okay, you wanted to ask about a new guy. We have everything is fine. Yeah, as I was saying, it's already been dealt with. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, so somebody's regaining their stability, right? They're regaining their emotions here. They're strong enough to maybe pursue something new. Like I said, start over. Maybe that's something you weren't interested in before, but now you're like, okay, I think I'm ready to start all over or try again in a new place, a new space, or with someone new. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands. So if you are moving into something new or trying something new with someone new, try not to compare them to your past, or be mindful the person that you're interested in now could be doing like a side-by-side comparison of you and someone from their past. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Also be careful that you're not calling in energies that are currently going through the same thing that you went through or are going through. When you're moving out of that past energy, there is a tendency for you to attract people who have trauma bonds with you, where you bond over trauma or you bond over similar situations, and it can come off like a soulmate energy, but really it's another karmic lesson that you're running into. So you're going to need to learn how to maneuver this and recognize it for what it is, right? This person coming in, they could be very comforting to you. There could be a lot of love there, a lot of good energy there. But the reason that this person is coming in to almost like test you to see if you're really prepared for something that God really has chosen for you, right? You've already done the work by setting yourself free or releasing yourself from this divorce or from that old marriage or situation. Now this is the testing ground, right? You're getting ready to attract individuals who may remind you of those triggers, may remind you of your past, may resurface old memories that you had with this past person. So if this is not the individual that you're dealing with that is doing the comparing, it's you that's doing the comparing, and they want you to get out of that energy. Okay, they want you to get out of that energy. So these individuals coming towards you, I would say keep it lighthearted. Figure out what it is that you're supposed to learn from these individuals, you know. I feel like you will know, your soul will know, your heart will know when this is a situation that is, you know, stable for you. But I feel like right now you don't try to, you know, place roots or plant seeds with anyone right now. You know, it's good to flirt, have fun, and enjoy, you know, that person's energy. But again, don't place any like hard expectations on them, because it's a testing ground. It's a test. This person is a test for you, right? They're testing, God is testing you to see if you're still triggered by certain things. You know, he's only going to put things on you that you can bear, right? So before he brings in this maybe more intense, passionate love, a love that's very loyal, a love that's very genuine, you know, that's very grounded, they want to make sure that you're prepared for it, you know, because right now you could be in that, you know, fight or flight energy, you know. It's like anything that reminds you of your past right now, you have the tendency to just run really, really quickly. Or instantly put your defenses up, put your guard up. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. Something good is coming in for you. But honestly, what I'm getting from that Ace of Pentacles, what's coming in for you is more self-love, love for yourself. Pursuing you the right way this week. You have Three of Cups, King of Cups in reverse. I am picking up someone really wants to have a good time with you. So this could be like a dating energy. Someone could be getting ready to ask you out on a date with the Three of Wands here. Someone could have just maybe built up the courage to do this. High Priestess here. I'm also getting this person could be doing this with the intentions to get more information out of you. We have the Queen of Wands here, so they are very attracted to you. They also think you're very mysterious, so this could be why they're doing this or setting this up so that they can dig deeper or get to know you more. Be careful, because you could also be projecting or carrying an energy of hurt, of pain still in your aura. So that could be why this person is like kind of interested. They want to see, they want to dig a little deeper into those wounds a little bit. So maybe this person you can have those deep, emotional, vulnerable conversations with, but try not to talk about your past too much, you know, because it might make this person a little weary of your energy, because that's just going to come off to them that you're not ready for something serious. Okay. We have the Emperor here. I feel like this is someone who I'm getting like could be very cutthroat or very blunt about what it is that they want out of a situation, or what it is that they're looking for. They already know what they're looking for. They know what their ideal person is. So that could be why this person is taking you out. We have the Star energy, the Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. This person looks at you as someone who has a really good energy, but they also look at you as someone who could be the one that got away type of situation. So this person could feel like you are the one, but you could also be the one that got away. Like at any given time, you could just, you know, leave them or walk away from the situation or distance yourself from the situation. They're picking up on that about you. We have the Strength card and the Six of Swords in reverse, or you could flip it, you know, if it's that person, you know, you're picking up on that about them. Like at any moment, this person could just walk away or leave like it was nothing, or maybe that's what you're thinking, or maybe the negative thoughts about this. Like maybe you're thinking, okay, what is this person's intentions with me? Why are they being so nice to me? Why do they want to treat me and take me out and do all these wonderful things? What do they really want from me? Again, that defensiveness. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse and the Magician in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You could also be protecting your sexual energy right now too. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. I'm also getting this person feels like if you are coming off kind of shy or reserved or very innocent, they feel like that's a facade. Yeah. I don't know. They feel like your innocence is a facade. This person could even think that maybe you're like a lady in the street but a freak in the sheets. You know, maybe that's something that they fantasize about you. I don't know. I was just picking up on that. Okay, we have Five of Swords, the Tower, Two of Swords. Or again, it's just that very mysterious energy about you. This person's trying to figure you out. Three of Pentacles. I'm also getting like someone is like trying to distract themselves too. I don't know if it's distracting themselves with work, or someone like tries to come off like they have a very busy schedule or they don't have time for someone. But it's coming off as like bullshit to someone else. Like someone could feel like they're lying or they're making things up to avoid something, avoid seeing someone, or avoid being put on the spot about something. Ten of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if it's like, okay, I'm trying to get to know someone or I'm dating someone new and it's like I don't want the topic of my divorce to come up, or I don't want to talk about my divorce, but I know it might come up because, you know, that's just what people do when you're getting to know people. Like when you're dating, like the past comes up, your past comes up. You know, you might talk about your previous relationships. Yeah. Yes, there is that energy like someone works a lot or focuses on work a whole lot. Yeah, like I said, there is definitely an attraction there. I feel like there could be a very sexual magnetic pull between you two as well. Like I was saying earlier, this person could already have some type of fantasy or fetish about you. Maybe being very much a freak in the sheets is what I'm getting, but maybe you don't come off that way initially. We have Two of Pentacles here, Hermit in reverse. Or you're wondering if they're like super freaky in bed or something like that because their energy, you're like reading their energy and it's like, oh my gosh, I wonder how this person is in bed, or, you know, I wonder how it would be if we hooked up. But I don't know, it could be a very intense like magnetic attraction between you two. And that could also be, ooh, I just got a chill. That could also be why this person could try to like bury themselves in work. Or I'm even getting, this could be someone who puts their phone on silence throughout the day, or maybe they have to silence their phone while they're at work, but they prefer it that way because it keeps them from overextending themselves, or it keeps them from checking their messages, or checking to see if you called, or checking to see if you text. Like I said, you could flip it. If this is not them, then that's you, or if it's not you, then it's them. But someone's like trying to like work on their self-control here. This could even be pertaining to sex. Like if this person is used to just hopping in bed with someone or having like one night stands, they're trying to do things differently here. They're trying to take a more mature approach to dating or meeting someone new. Or they're just really focused on protecting their energy. They're looking at themselves as more sacred than before. Or they just don't want to make a mistake. They just don't want to like mess things up by introducing that prematurely, like introducing sex prematurely. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm also picking up on children, so I don't know if someone has kids or is thinking about kids. Yeah, someone definitely, like they definitely see you as someone who's very like strong-willed, and they do feel like they have to kind of have their shit together to deal with you or talk to you. You could be in more of a masculine energy right now. You have 2 kids, okay. You could be in more of your masculine energy right now with that very defensive and like protective energy that you're in. But, you know, you just want to be mindful of that because, you know, if you're not allowing yourself to sit in that feminine energy, then you could also be pushing this person away, you know, subliminally. That's why I'm saying, like, if you know you're not ready to, like, you know, this Queen of Swords, yeah, you come off very, like, I will block you. Like, I will cut you off. Like, you sneeze wrong and it's a wrap. Like, like that's the energy that you're giving off right now in your aura. And honestly, part of this person is very attracted to that, but it's also part of them that's like, this might be a little toxic if I get wrapped up in this. Yeah, so just make sure that you're ready for something new. You know, make sure you're not just jumping into it, you know, because it's really giving me like almost like someone jumping into a sword fight, like, or jumping into a situation with their sword up, with this Queen of Swords here. Like you're going into a situation trying to protect yourself at all costs. Like you're trying to prepare your heart, prepare your mind for the worst. And it's not really, you're not really allowing this person to really show you who they are because you've already painted a certain image of their character before really allowing them to speak for themselves or show you who they can be for you. So don't confuse this person taking their time or walking on eggshells with you to give you the proper space to heal with them being in a like player energy. Don't be quick to like label someone as like a player or someone who's going to waste your time or hurt you. This person could just be considerate of this sensitive situation you just came out of. Okay. And also, you know, this person has a life too. You know, they have work, you know, and other things that they tend to on a daily basis. So if they're not giving you all of their energy, their time and energy, that's just what it is. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This person is very independent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, make sure that you're not judging this person too quickly. Because I'm not really getting a player energy. I do feel like if you come off in a way where it's like maybe sex is introduced very soon in the connection, then I do feel like this person might not take you seriously or might not take the connection seriously. And then that's when that player like energy is going to come in, where that's when you're going to pick up on it intuitively. Even if this is not what this person means, even if that's not their intention, it's going to come off that way to you. But you can't really be upset with them for that, because it's like, in a sense, if you introduce sex or you push things too quickly, you already are giving them like a false impression. Yeah, you're kind of making it hard for this person to read you a little bit. Because like your energy is saying one thing, but your actions is doing another. So remember when I said in the beginning, be careful, because you coming out of a situation like that, even if you have been single for some time, everyone's healing, it takes, I mean, you can't put a time stamp on how long it's going to take you to heal or recover from a situation. It takes forever sometimes for you to completely cut that cord or that soul tie with that person from your past. Yeah, so like I said, place it where you know it fits. If it's not you, then it's them. If it's not him, then it's you. But being that you are in that more masculine energy, you know, this is funny, right? This is real funny that I'm doing your reading today about this, and I literally just had this type of epiphany about myself today, right? I'm also a woman who can come off as more masculine in my energy, because I can tend to have my guard up when I am dealing with situations, especially if it's someone that I have a lot of love and admiration for. I tend to go straight into that Queen of Swords energy, and then that's when I'm starting to project that masculine energy. And I had to realize that I'm not as considerate of a man's feelings as I think I am, you know. Men are very emotional beings as well. They are actually more sensitive than us as women. So it's easy to put that sword up and be all cutthroat and blunt and super independent. And I don't need you, and I will leave you whenever if you do. But there's also a power in being soft and being trusting and allowing a man to lead the connection as well. I feel like sometimes when we come from that hurt space, we automatically place ourselves in a position to take on both roles. And that's not what we're here to do, especially in a connection where there is a man and a woman, a masculine and a feminine energy. We're supposed to play our roles in that connection, even if it is just lighthearted and you're just dating or whatever. You still, in your energy alone, are supposed to allow that person to lead, and also allow them to lead from a place of trust. So if you're not doing that, you can then come off like you're the player energy, not them, right? And I had to realize that about myself. I'm like, this entire time I'm blaming the man, and I'm blaming him for not doing enough or pulling back his energy or da-da-da, but they're really doing that because they're picking up on my energy. My energy is forcing them away. My energy is saying, nope, she's gonna hurt me. she's gonna cut me, she's gonna disappear, she's gonna, yeah, so let me go ahead and prepare myself. Let me go ahead and be in this macho energy and act like I don't care, and let me distance myself, you know, because that's their defense mechanism as well. You know, when they feel like they're not in the space to be in their masculine energy and be a provider and take the lead, they automatically assume that you don't need them. Men want to feel needed. You know, they want to feel needed. It's not even so much wanted. I feel like women want to feel wanted. Men want to feel needed. They don't feel needed by a woman or feminine energy. They're going to submit to whatever energy you're projecting, right? So you could be saying, oh, I don't want to introduce pleasure or sex or anything like that. But your energy could be saying something completely different. Your energy could be saying like, yeah, I'm open to that. And if the opportunity presented itself, I would do that, but with boundaries. And you can't set those type of boundaries with men because they're sexual beings, they're sexual creatures, they're programmed that way. It actually takes a way more energy for a man to hold back their sexual energy than to actually give it. You know, so it's like, just know your intentions. Just know what your intentions are going into the situation so that you don't have to be so defensive. Because then you're just going to keep pushing that person away. You're going to push away every person that comes into your life, good or bad. Even if this person is a player energy, you can't really be upset about it because that's the energy that you are attracting. You are what you attract. You attract what you are. Right? So just I had my own little epiphany about that today, and it's definitely changed my perspective, especially with me being single and dating and stuff like that. Like, I hadn't realized that I wasn't being in my soft feminine energy at all. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm the player. And I wasn't even trying to be. I wasn't. Yeah, be clear on what it is that you want out of the situation, but it's like, this person knows that you're still hurting. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, keep it a mystery still, but I don't know. I'm trying to explain this the best. What? I'm trying to explain this the best that I can. Like, it's just an energy of just letting go. Just let go and just go with the flow. Just let go and just go with the flow. Like, but still there's a sense of self-respect that you can maintain that will almost automatically place you in that more mysterious kind of energy that you want to maintain as well. Right? So maybe there's certain conversations you just won't have just yet, you know. So like you said about relationships, maybe don't say the R word too soon, you know. You know, maybe you could just say, I'm just looking for a genuine connection, you know, or I'm just looking for reciprocation, or to just have a good time with someone, or, you know, yeah, just keep it light. Just keep it light hearted as much as possible, right? But when you say serious words like relationship, it starts to confuse things, you know. You can set boundaries without having to say anything, you know. You can set boundaries just within your actions and how you respond to things. People automatically will settle in the energy that you allow them to settle into. So I hope this is making sense, but I don't know. The best things come natural to us, right? They come when you're not being super defensive, and they come when you're not pressuring or pushing things, you know, in a certain direction too. The best love comes when you're not looking for it, or when you're not placing expectations on it. I don't believe you're supposed to place expectations on love, you know, because it's an energy. It's an energy that has a mind of its own. So, man, it's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp, for real. This love shit is scary. It's intimidating. But you can't live without it. You can't. We're just not made to. Let me see. Hello, Anaje. I don't know. That's honestly something that I'm still working on myself. So, and you've always been independent. You've always had to have your own back and watch your own back. It's kind of hard to be any other way. But you got to be patient with yourself, you know. You just got to be patient with yourself. Know yourself. Know what you can and cannot take. And once you figure out what that is, be honest with those individuals from jump, you know. Be honest about what it is that you want. And yeah. Okay, anything else for Miss Jasmine? Excuse me. Magician in reverse. Chariot. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's so hard, yo. It's so hard. Even when you think your guard is down, even when you think you're being soft and feminine, and it's just like, what the fuck is feminine energy, you know? Because the feminine energy I've grown to know and to learn is more masculine than ever, you know? It just seems like that's just the world that we're in right now. It seems like the roles are reversing. The men, you know, or the more masculine, supposedly more masculine energies are turning more feminine. They're turning softer, and women are turning harder because they have to with the way society is now, you know. We have to defend ourselves more than ever. But, I mean, it's a society that we built too as well. So we built this society where women are able to, you know, have an opinion and, you know, be strong and take on the roles of men with no judgment and stuff. That's what we wanted. And now that we have it, we don't want it anymore. Because it's made things complicated. It's given the more masculine energies room to slack off or to not stand in their power the way that they used to many, many years ago. So how do you even come back from that, you know? How do you come back from that? Where does it begin? It begins with yourself. It begins with loving yourself. It begins with finding yourself, you know? You have the Emperor. The Sun in reverse. Yeah. That Emperor and the Sun in reverse to me is saying like this guarded, you know, very independent, you know, protective energy. It's time for it to retreat, you know. We have the Hermit card here too. There's a lot of masculine energy here. Like there's no balance here at all. We have the Five of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, Five of Swords, another wand energy. Like, where's the water? Where's the love? Where's the emotions? There's no emotions down here right now. And the only thing that's here is Ace of Cups in reverse, and it's clarified by the Magician in reverse. So someone's manifesting their love life from a space of hurt, from a space of pain, of regret, of fear. And then the card comes out next to the Empress in reverse. The card says, "You're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. May you find a path to your best self." Right? With that Empress in reverse. And I was just saying, in order to get back on that path of rebalancing that feminine and masculine energy within us, we have to then start with self. We have to love ourselves again, find ourselves again before we can, you know, come together with someone else, you know? Because then we'll just keep looking outside ourselves to find the love that we seek. When the love that we seek, the love that is safe, the love that is secure, the love that can be trusted and is loyal is already within us. Find that loyalty and trust within yourself, and then you will start to attract people who are loyal and trustworthy towards you, because they will instantly respect the energy that you carry for yourself. That's that part where I say you don't even have to speak on the boundaries. You won't even have to intentionally set them or focus on it so much, because it'll just be in your energy, right? It'll just be in your aura. People will just know what lines not to cross with you, because you have that self-respect and you're sure about what it is that you want, because you're sure of yourself. And you know, 9 times out of 10, that's why the best love, like I said, comes in when you're not looking for it, because you're looking within. You're already content with who you are. And then that's when the energy is now more feminine, right? That's when the energy becomes more feminine, when you become content with self, right? When you don't need that person because you love yourself enough to be, you love yourself so much that you could be alone and be okay, right? You don't have to depend on anyone to fill that void for you. You don't have to depend on anyone to be that band-aid, you know? That's the difference, you know? That's the difference between being super defensive and protective and saying I don't need someone because I'm all good by myself, and you know, I don't want to depend on anyone. And the difference between saying I love myself so much that I don't need anyone else to love me. I hope that makes sense. But there is a difference. There's a difference in those energies. I hope that makes sense. I'm like in between channeling and also like teaching from my own shadow work and experience too. We have Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords. And the Three of Swords in reverse. Again, there's still no love here. There's still no emotions on the table right now. Seven of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords, Three of Swords in reverse, and we have a Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. In a nutshell, someone is not ready. Someone still has a lot of healing to do. Someone still has a lot of maturing to do. Yeah. Someone still needs more time. And if this is not something that maybe you can do within yourself, or something that you can heal within yourself, or you just don't know where to start, then this is God's way of saying that they're going to bring people into your life that are going to trigger that healing force for you. And it may not be the best. It may be more of a roller coaster ride of emotions for you, but it's going to be what you need. It may not be what you want, but it's going to be what you need. And when you look back, you're going to be grateful that you went through these lessons, right? Including your divorce, because all of it is happening for your highest good. All of it is happening so that you can better yourself. That's why we have these connections that come in, so that's why forgiveness is so important, because when you forgive, that's when you allow new and better energy to come in. So you have to forgive yourself and forgive your past and the people of your past that have hurt you, if you want a different energy. Even if this energy comes in and they are all of that in a bag of chips and you can trust them, that's not what you're going to see. Your life, the world, is what you make it, Perception is very powerful. And if you're perceiving everyone that comes towards you as someone you have to be guarded with, or you have to, have your defenses up against, every person that, whether they're good, this could be a really good guy that comes in and you won't even see it. You won't even see their value. It will pass you by because you're not ready, because you're so guarded. And because that's what you want to see in that person. You want to see the bad in them, so you can validate your reasons for being so guarded. Like, oh, I knew it. I just knew it. I just knew you were a player. I just knew you had all these options. I just knew you just wanted me for sex. Like, I just knew it. Like, it's like you're waiting for that moment. Like, and that's not good. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Yeah, so if you are dating, date to have fun. Don't date to find a relationship. Date to have fun. And the relationship that is for you, the person that God has for you, will come when you are ready. And God knows when you are ready. Okay, so yeah. Stop looking for it, Just have fun. Just enjoy being courted. Just enjoy people wanting to take you out and do nice things for you. Don't be so quick to say no. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Go with the flow, Enjoy the attention that you're getting. And then we ended with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're getting ready to go through some really, really powerful shadow work. So this is your fair warning. It's not going to be easy, but you need it. 3 years is a long time to still be holding on to all of that pain. So be prepared, because God is getting ready to shake your world up so you can drop these burdens that you're still carrying. It's very heavy on your heart. It's time to release it if you want genuine love. Okay, so be prepared. Be prepared. If you somebody you don't like to cry, you about to be doing a whole lot of crying. I told you there was no emotions here, nothing. There were no tears on this board at all. Like, yeah. Get ready to go through a lot of transformation in the month of August. A whole lot. So if you feel yourself kind of retreating and going into that hermit mode, you don't want to go out, you don't want to do nothing, you don't want to mingle, go with the energy. Allow yourself to feel those emotions. Allow it to come to the surface so you can release it. Sometimes that's all we need is a good ass fucking cry. And I promise you, you feel so much better afterwards. A good cry. And then when you get done crying, you say, I love you. Tell yourself, I love you. I am proud of you. You are healing. And I am proud of you for allowing yourself to heal. And I forgive you for the things that you have allowed in the past. But you are better now because of it. Okay? So speak kindly to yourself, even in those very low moments of self-esteem. Okay, so sorry if I didn't get a whole lot of like details about this new person, but the gist of your reading was like to focus on self, focus on healing, you know. Focus on healing. This person, if they're not doing what you want them to do right now, is because they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Even in spirit, their soul knows that this is not something that they need to be involved in on a deeper level right now. And I feel like there's a part of you that knows that as well, you know. So don't force anything, okay? All right. Was there anybody else who wanted a reading? Oh, thanks, Jasmine. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Welcome to the tribe. Like I said, this is an open space. It's a judgment-free zone. You guys can be vulnerable. You guys can open up. You guys can share your past. Like, you can literally talk about anything. Oh, we were just talking about masculine and feminine energy and self-love, dating, you know, recognizing triggers and traumas. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna probably be on here for a few more minutes if no one else is getting a reading. And then I'm gonna be out of here for the night, y'all. Hi, Sky. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you for joining the live. If you would like a personal reading, you do have to donate. I'm doing $12.12 for up to 2 questions. And my Cash App and everything you need to know is in the description box. What I do today, just same shit, different day. Went to work, ran a couple errands. Yeah, all of it. We touched base on a whole lot. Oh shit. But that's usually how these readings go, or how these lives go. Literally be up here all night talking about any and everything. But I like it that way. It's not so structured, you know. It's a little more free. had some better vibes going earlier, but YouTube is trying to copyright flag me. They cut my whole live off and everything. I had to start completely over. Yes, I am. I'm in the US. Are you in the US? I was just talking to someone from Australia earlier. I was like, wow. They was like, it's winter time where they are right now. Like their summer is not till December, January, February. I'm like, what? I did not know that. I didn't know that. Like, mind blown. It's crazy. It's like hot as fuck where I'm at. Like right now in Australia, it's cold as hell. California. I've always wanted to go to California, but I don't know. When the opportunity presents itself, I'll go. Maybe it'll be like a spontaneous road trip I'll just take out there. You know, just spend some time by myself, you know, take a trip or something. I don't know. But I heard Cali is its own world in itself. So, I don't know. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Jersey, so I don't know anything about the West Coast. I'm not really familiar with the vibes. It ain't all that. I mean, you would say that because you're from there. I could say the same thing about Jersey. Like, it ain't all that. When people ask about New York and all that, I'm like, it's New York. New York is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love the culture and everything about it. But, you know, when you kind of get used to the culture, you know, it gets a little boring. You want something new. You want something fresh. You want to hear some, you know, East Coast, West Virginia, New York. I've never been in West Virginia. I've definitely been in Virginia, Maryland, DC, for sure. I just moved from that area, so I'm all Virginia out. I'm Virginia out. I've spent so much time in Virginia, but I love it there. It's like Virginia is my peace. I will say that for sure. Like Virginia Beach, Hampton Beach, like I love it. I freaking love it. Like I feel like I'm in heaven when I'm out there. Like it's so peaceful and blissful. Yeah, it's amazing. Like I almost didn't want to leave, but I just wanted to start over somewhere new. Yeah, absolutely. And the people out there are so nice, you know. Even though I know Virginia has like a reputation for like racism and stuff like that, I guess I've been lucky enough to not have come across that side of it, but for the most part, from what I've experienced, people are really, really sweet. And, you know, everyone kind of just goes with the flow out there. It's really cool energy. It's a really cool energy. Making me miss the beach already. North Carolina. I've only been in North Carolina for a flight layover, and I really like the energy there too. And the food is amazing too. And so cheap. Everything is so cheap in North Carolina. Like, what? Oh my gosh. I was floored when I discovered Cookout. I was like, oh my goodness, it's so cheap. No, it's fine. I was staying on probably until I'll probably stay on until about 2. It's probably not 2 o'clock where you are, but it's 1:43 in the morning where I am right now. So I'll stay on until like 2 in case there's anyone who wants a reading. One yes or no question. Sure, you can ask a yes or no question. Shoot your shot. I won't charge you. As long as it's just a yes or no. 'Cause I don't need cards to give you that. No. No is your answer. You're going to settle in America before 2024. And that's a guarantee. Okay? That's what your angels want. That's a guarantee, they said. You're going to be settled in America before 2024. Because that's where you need to be. But I'm also getting you're going to take a little pit stop somewhere else, though, is what I'm getting. So it may be a gradual settle. Like, it's not going to be like a boom, boom, I'm there. You're going to, like, take baby steps. So I don't know if this is like going through some type of processing or getting some type of paperwork or something in order, or a green card or something like that. But it's a process. But you're going to be settled before 2024 for sure. What was your question, Jasmine? I thought I saw you say something, but I kind of got thrown off. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope that settled your spirits a little bit, you know. If you want, I'll even get you, come on, just in case you don't believe me. Ooh, hold on. Is Shelby gonna be settled in America, in the U.S.? Look, what I say? It said a year from now. That's before 2024. So 2023 might be your year, right? It said it's up to you, though. It says up to you. So depending on how you move, is going to determine how quickly, you get settled. But they said there's big happy changes, right? And communicate clearly. So that might be that paperwork, or make sure you just handling your business if you want to move the process along quicker, okay? But things are going to happen in perfect timing as long as you listen to your intuition. Don't let fear stop you, okay? So yeah, that was your answer. And don't let little small delays either deter you from moving forward. If you run into an obstacle or a delay, keep going. Just don't stop. Just keep going, Where there's a will, there's a way, okay? A lot of the times, those obstacles and delays will start to happen the closer you get to your blessing and the closer that you get to what it is that you want, So that's very common. So don't let that, slow you down. Let that be your motivation to keep going, for sure. Trust me, I've been through it enough to the point where I can recognize when things get real, real tough, that means a blessing is right around the corner. Quite literally. Sometimes it'd be just within a 24-hour span, your life can just literally change just like that. So, and I've been a witness to that. Where are you coming from, Shubby, if you don't mind me asking? Like, where are you moving from? If you're still here in the chat. Hey, Proverbs. How are you doing today? Look at SpongeBob chilling in the back. SpongeBob and Patrick. I'm good. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm good. Why are you in a funk? What's going on? I hope you feel better. I'm not gonna lie, I was down. I was down a little yesterday too. Not even a little, a lot. I was real down yesterday, but you know, I had to snap out of it. Aww. I'm sure you guys will talk when the time is right. Man, it's always like that, yo. It's always like that. It's always you want what you can't have, or you want it when you're in just the worst situation possible, and you're just trying to do the right thing. You know, you're trying to be loyal, you're trying to be honest. But I get it, you know. A divorce is not something you could just throw around. You know, people like to throw that word around like marriage is not a whole entire union under God. Like, people throw it around so much like it's nothing. Like, they're just quick to just give up and walk away. You know, I say if it's really detrimental to your growth and your mental and well-being, then yes, take the steps you need to walk away from it so you both can grow in the directions you need to grow in. And also allow each other the opportunity to meet the people that you are supposed to be with, you know? There's someone for everyone. Like I tell people, some situations are just for seasons. We are constantly evolving and growing, you know? Totally dependent upon him. See, that's where you're getting stuck then. That's where that stagnancy is. You're not supposed to be codependent on your partner. You know, you're supposed to maintain that level of independence and just self-righteousness, even within a marriage. You know, you can't lose yourself in that person. So, if there is a situation that, you know, may be creeping up, you know, while you're still in your marriage and, you know, you're still dealing with something, then that situation could be coming in to reflect back to you the pieces of you that maybe you lost in your marriage or in this person. You know, we kind of get addicted to the flame. We get addicted to the burn that's been missing for so long. It's like, oh my gosh, I haven't felt this in ages. Like, I don't even feel this in my marriage. Like, what's going on? And suddenly your whole world is falling apart and you're like, do I even love the person that I'm sleeping with or laying next to anymore? You know, so that's why it's so important to maintain that self-love, maintain that passion, that flame within yourself. Because when you have that, then you can keep that flame going within your marriage. You can keep that spark going. You know, it doesn't feel like one person is doing all the work. This comes from someone who ain't never been married. But I got sense enough to just, you know, make it click, make it connect, you know. That had a lot of potential. Yeah. Even though y'all ain't never slept together, y'all thought about it. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. Is the thought. Before you know it, that thought then already traveled into the universe, and the universe is like, got it, cool. This is what's coming in now. Whether you want it or not. Exactly. It becomes an energy you just can't control it at that point. Because your heart has the desires, right? God reads your heart. The universe reads your heart. Whatever you are desiring, that is what you're going to call in. Even if it's not, you know, acceptable or even morally right. You can't help what you want. You know, the heart wants what it wants. So you just got to be real with yourself and the people around you. You know, don't string people along or, you know, have them thinking that you're all in when, you know, you're half out. And be careful you're not using people on the outside to, kind of re-spark something. Because when I was in a relationship, I was in a relationship for like 4 years. And when I became unhappy in that relationship, and, there were other energies that were interested in me, you know, it became easy to kind of start to compare. And, before you know it, you're thinking about someone else when you're having sex with the person that you're supposed to be in a relationship with. And that's how it's over. It's over. It's over. It's a wrap. You find yourself thinking about someone else when you're having sex with your spouse or your person, like, that's a done deal. Especially for women, it starts in the mind for us. Once we've, checked out mentally, the relationship is over. It's over. And don't let somebody else have our attention, especially sexually. It's over. So, yeah, you just gotta have a level of, I guess, discernment when it comes to that. You gotta discern whether this is something you wanna, continue to defend and fight for, or if this is really your time to, go your separate ways and take that time to pour back into yourself, love on yourself again. And, what's for you will be for you. If that you and that person are supposed to come back together, you will. Yeah, listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition, Especially right now. Like, right now, the season that we're in, people are being forced to let go of things that don't serve them anymore. So that energy could be real heavy. A lot of people could be feeling really down, really low, really sad, and regret, because it's bittersweet. Your mind, your body is telling you to stay, but everything around you is shifting and is changing so quickly. You don't have time to decide what it is that you really want. So before you know it, it's already over and done with. You didn't even really have the chance to speak on it, or, yeah. This is the time where God is dishing out karma, where justice is coming in. Things are coming in to be cleaned up. People's hearts are being weighed on a scale right now. So you can't say one thing. Okay, yeah, but you can't say one thing, think one thing, do one thing, but your heart is leading you in a completely different direction. The universe is going to read your heart, what your heart wants, right? And a lot of times that's why we end up with what we need, not what we want. But then when we receive what we want, we find out that we already had exactly what we needed. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. When I said it, it felt like it didn't, but it probably did to those who needed it. I don't know. I just like getting on here talking to you guys. I hope that I'm helping someone, that I'm teaching someone. I hope that I'm living my truth and living in my purpose the best that I can, I'm not just up here to read cards for you guys, I'm here to be a testimony in whichever way God needs me to be, so I'm a truth speaker, you know. I speak life, I speak truth into people. And that's with or without experience. I just sat up here and gave advice to, you know, about marriage. I've never been married. Like, I've never been married. But that wisdom, that knowledge, that understanding, that understanding comes from God, you know. When you have a relationship with God, it's easy to make sense of things that you've never even experienced. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I, for one, want to feel like I'm marrying my best friend, you know? I want to feel like even if the marriage doesn't work out or that's not something that we can commit to, that I at least have a genuine friend in you, you know, first and last, you know. I never really truly want to burn bridges with people unless they, you know, are intentionally burning bridges with me. Then I know it's not good. You know, it's not for me to hold on to at all, or worth rekindling. So, because to me, at that point, it's you just made it more complicated than it really needed to be. Yeah, yeah. At that point, you guys have to look at it as you guys are a team now. You know, it's not about you and that person and what went wrong between you two. It's about the kids, you know, how you guys can work as a team to make sure that the kids, you know, still have some type of emotional support on both ends, you know, and that they're being raised up from a place of love and understanding what compassion and forgiveness is. You guys have to be the example of that, you know. So that's why it's like important for you, for your kids, not to see you argue and different things like that. Like your kids should see more compromise and more, you know, unity and, I guess you could say, partnership than anything. Even if things aren't the best, you know, don't show them that. If you want to have like a real conversation with your kids and you feel like your kids are capable of you know, consuming that type of information, then yeah, cool. You know, I feel like we should talk to kids like they're adults anyway. Not like they're adults, but like at some point you got to bring your kids out of the shelter. You know, you have to be real with them because we live in a very real, in your face world where nothing is hidden anymore, you know? It's like kids don't even get the opportunity to be kids anymore. All spirits are broken when they come out the womb. So, I don't know. I wonder what type of parent I'm going to be, but I want my kids to hold on to the little light force within them as long as possible, you know. I knew tonight was going to be chill. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I think it's just the rain, to be honest. Let me see, what time is it? Yep, it's quitting time, so nobody else wanted a reading. This is the last call because I'm getting ready to go to bed. didn't even finish my food. But if not, no one else is getting a reading, I just want to say thank you to those who did get a reading with me. Thank you to those who even just sat in to just listen and watch and vibe out with me. I appreciate you so much. You know, thank you for supporting the channel. I hope everyone who chimed in, you've subscribed, you know, like this video. I know I didn't do too many readings today, but I do feel like a lot of, you know, good messages came out today that I think a lot of people could use right now with just the energy that we're in. It's a lot of transformation that's happening. It's very hard for a lot of people to cope with right now. So I'm just trying to spread positivity, you know, and love and encouragement the best that I can with what I have. So even if that means coming on here and just talking to you guys for a couple hours, readings or no readings, I'm completely fine with that. If it means, you know, making someone else feel better about, you know, what they have going on and not feeling judged. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. And, you know, we got to support each other. So everybody feels seen. Everyone feels heard. It gets lonely sometimes. Sometimes you just need people to speak into you. Speak love and light into you and life into you when it gets hard like that. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to read cards and just tell you what you want to hear, you know. I'm here to teach. I'm here to inspire. But just as much of an inspiration that I'm trying to be for you guys are even more of an inspiration for me to keep going and continue to work on myself and heal, because I'm obviously doing something really good. I'm doing something right if I'm helping people and getting the amazing responses from you guys and just so much love and support. I'm definitely doing something right, and I'm definitely walking in my purpose. So thank you guys so much for even just helping me to live in my truth and feel comfortable enough to get on here and talk to you guys and open up to you guys. I really, really do appreciate it. And I'm happy to have you guys here on this journey with me. So enough of that. I'm going to go to bed. And I hope everyone, you know, you have a great night's sleep. Don't stress, you know, just try to be present, you know, and remember to just be grateful above all. Everything is working out just as it's supposed to. All right, so I love you guys. Catch you in the next live. Turn on your notification bell so you know when I get back on live and when I'll be doing more readings. Okay, so peace out.